Introducing first, making his way to the scales, fighting out of the blue corner tomorrow night at the AO Arena. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He comes to us with a professional record of 32 victories versus 3 defeats, with 23 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, he fights out of Brighton, England. He is the former British IBO and WBA champion, Manchester, the one, the only, Chris Eubank Jr.
The crowd, but that's something that Chris Eubank Jr. won't be bothered about. It's something that I think he quite enjoys, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he loves the occasion, and yeah, he hasn't always sort of performed in front of a cheering crowd. He's used to going to someone else's backyard from time to time, and we've seen it time and time again where he's revelled in it. So you hope that he still does have that mindset where it's him against the world, and he's certainly got something to prove this weekend. So that mindset will definitely serve him well, I would think.
Johnny, just put into context how much it is on the line in terms of Chris's career on Saturday.
I think if he wants people to really, really respect him as a fighter, he needs to turn this decision around. He needs to turn it around. Look at him on the scale. Strip down, bang on. Let's see what he is.
To weight 11 stone, 5 pounds, 5 ounces for Chris Eubank Jr.
11 stone, 5 pounds, 5 ounces for Chris Eubank Jr. Johnny.
He needs to turn people's opinions around, their respect him around. If he pulls this win off, it's a massive, massive win for him. And the grand scheme of things, probably not. But to be stopped and lost after all the things that happened, to turn this around and get the win Saturday night will be a great, great coup.
33 wins versus just 3 defeats and 1 draw, with 20 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, introducing the former British Commonwealth and WBO Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Manchester. Here is VP Liam Smith.
Big smiles on Liam Smith's face, full of confidence from that first win. George, just how much will that stand him in good stead for tomorrow night?
I think, yeah, definitely, Anna. I mean, he looked calm and composed before the first fight, but this time round he looks like he's enjoying every moment of fight week, probably of the entire camp. You know, the verbal battles that have to go on before every major fight, this one has just been easy for him, because every time if he does come unstuck, he just says, what happened in the first fight? What happened in the first fight?
I think Liam's definitely been trying to stir the pot a bit with Chris this week, but actually at the press conference yesterday, Chris wasn't as vocal as normal. He didn't really give that much back to Liam. He wasn't buying it.
I think that might be a good sign. I think it shows that he's probably really switched on and tuned in on the fight. He knows it.
11 stone, 6 pounds for Liam Smith then, all to him.
Yeah, I mean, perfect. That's exactly what you got to do. The fight's made at 11-6, he's coming at 11-6. If anything, it's very predictable from Liam Smith, who is almost at times the ultimate pro. So he's cut the right amount of weight to come in. I don't think either guy has found it particularly easy to make this weight, but I think they both look in pretty good shape, and they both don't look dead today on the scales, Johnny.
Chris actually looks better for this fight than he did the last fight.
Absolutely.
Well, he's made some big changes this time around. Not only has he linked up with Bomac, as we know, as his trainer, but he's actually had a nutritionist for this fight, so he's done the weight right.
And you can tell that, Anna, because I remember when he got on the scales last time, even when he walked on the stage, he looked gaunt, under his eyes looked dark, he just looked He looked unhealthy. So now it's done right. He's ticked every box, hopefully.
What version of Chris do we need to see on Saturday night? Do we need to see Chris of old, George?
Yeah, certainly. Chris of old. There was an element of resilience to him that obviously we didn't see last time. He needs to have that ferocious work rate that's intimidating for his opponent. You want your opponent to feel, I've got a hard night's work in front of me. You can't let Liam Smith get into his groove because he is the better boxer.
One of the big changes as well that Chris Eubank said yesterday at the press conference when he spoke to us afterwards, he said one of the big changes he's made is actually in his mindset. It's not necessarily in training, he's linked up with Bomac, but realistically there's only a limited amount you can do when you link up with a trainer in that period of time, but it is mindset. How important is that, Michaela?
Well, it had to be the mindset. It had to be because he got knocked out, and when something like that extreme happens, it's really all up in the mind, because he can't go into this fight gun shy, right? Being afraid of getting caught with something and fearful and timid. He can't have that. So it really all is in the mind, and it starts from the training camp. He had to get that knockout out of his head and get right back to the confidence before that fight.
No verbals as yet in this face-off. It is a lengthy face-off. Neither fighter giving an inch here, are they?
I know, this means a lot, this win, this fight, because there's a lot of people thinking that Eubank shouldn't have lost that first fight. And if the Liam Smith fans want this to be true and solidify his win against Eubank, he's got to do it again.
Johnny, the intensity, it's real, isn't it? The intensity.
Very intense, very intense. None of these fighters intended on giving any way, shape or form, and I think there's a lot more, I don't know, about Chris. I feel comfortable with what I see now with Chris. I feel comfortable with how professional and emotional he is, emotionally detached he is. I like it, I like what he's doing.
Chris has been involved in big fights, like a lot of big fights, maybe been at the spotlight on him more than Liam has. And Liam's looking for something in Chris right now, I think. He's trying to look for a weakness, and he's not sure what to get with Chris because he is so unpredictable.
Liam's trying to poke the bear, isn't he?
Chris, congratulations, 11 stone, 5 pounds. There was a lot of talk in every head-to-head about you making that limit. How do you feel now you've done it?
I keep coming in under, but it's better than coming in over. Camp's been great, weight cut was good. I'm feeling strong, and can't wait for tomorrow night, man.
Is that a sign of how seriously you and the team have taken this?
Absolutely. This is, again, it's do or die. This is a very pivotal fight in my career. Everything is on the line.
And pressure on those shoulders, how do you feel you're coping with it?
Always. There's always been pressure from day one. Pressure on myself, pressure from my father, pressure from the fans. That's what's made me. So, pressure, bring it on.
This time, you have to get it right. What's your final prediction?
It's going to be a war. I'm going to go out there and, he's not finishing the 12th round, that's for sure.
Wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for talking to us. Let's go straight to Liam Smith. Liam, just come close to us. You've got the crowd on your side. Obviously, there was a lot of talk about the weight and 160. How do you think he looked?
The same as he looks all the time, but he's now saying he made it great, but he'll probably blame the weight again, or he'll blame something.
He says that you won't see the 12th and final round, that this fight will end inside the distance for him.
Yeah, he won't see the 12th because I won't, because I'll stop him again. I just think how he finds the audacity to say that after I stopped him in 4 rounds is just crazy, but nothing's new from Chris.
Do you think this will be a new fight altogether and we'll start from round one, or will you two pick up where you left off?
We'll pick up where we left off. I think we were in the ring together, we shared the ring together, so I feel he thinks he was dominating the fight, so he shouldn't really have to change much. So we'll see where we go.
Obviously, you're on top here because you got the win last time, but will you give us a final prediction?
Yeah, Liam Smith win 100%, and I'm 100% confident I'll stop him again.
Wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.